Welcome to our channel and Inspire. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Those who have a why to live, can bear with almost anyhow, but there was no need to be ashamed of tears, for tears bore witness that a man had the greatest of courage, the courage to suffer. An abnormal reaction to an abnormal situation is normal behavior. Ultimately, man should not ask what the meaning of his life is, but rather must recognize that it is he who is asked. In a word, each man is questioned by life, and he can only answer to life by answering for his own life. To life he can only respond by being responsible. In some ways suffering ceases to be suffering at the moment it finds a meaning, such as the meaning of a sacrifice. No man should judge unless he asks himself in absolute honesty whether in a similar situation he might not have done the same. The one thing you can't take away from me is the way I choose to respond to what you do to me. The last of one's freedoms is to choose one's attitude in any given circumstance. Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose. If there is meaning in life at all, then there must be meaning in suffering. I do not forget any good deed done to me and I do not carry a grudge for a bad one. Love goes very far beyond the physical person of the beloved. It finds its deepest meaning in his spiritual being, his inner self. Whether or not he is actually present, whether or not he is still alive at all, ceases somehow to be of importance. Between stimulus and response there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Forces beyond your control can take away everything you possess except one thing, your freedom to choose how you will respond to the situation. A man who becomes conscious of the responsibility he bears toward a human being who affectionately waits for him, or to an unfinished work, will never be able to throw away his life. He knows the why for his existence, and will be able to bear almost anyhow. Man does not simply exist but always decides what his existence will be, what he will become the next moment. By the same token, every human being has the freedom to change at any instant. I recommend that the Statue of Liberty on the East Coast be supplemented by a Statue of Responsibility on the West Coast. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comments, and subscribe.